Everyone on the internet is talking about getting rich, but very few people are talking about building wealth quietly while raising children, running a household, and trying to survive the chaos of everyday life, especially if you're a working mom. Because the truth is, most financial advice was never designed for mothers. It assumes you have unlimited time, unlimited energy, and zero interruptions. No toddlers asking for snacks, no school drop-offs, no bedtime routines, just hustle. But today I want to show you something different, a way to build quiet wealth as a working mom. Quiet wealth is about having enough money to never have to say yes to a job you hate or no to a memory with your kids. It's about freedom over status. Today, I'm breaking down the exact framework to build a life of financial abundance while raising a family without losing your mind in the process. Before we dive into the how, I want to share something I've never actually talked about on this channel. Up until now, I've kept my personal life behind the curtain. But if I'm going to talk to you about the reality of building wealth, I need to be real with you. I'm a mom too. I'm a mom of 2 boys, and I also run my own small business. Every strategy, every tip, and every mindset shift I share on this channel isn't just theory I read in a book. It's what I have personally applied while navigating school runs, sick days, and the beautiful chaos of motherhood. I know what it's like to have a big vision, but very small windows of time. And that's exactly why I believe quiet wealth matters so much for women, because it allows us to build financial security without sacrificing our lives in the process. So if you've ever felt like building wealth is impossible while raising kids, this video might change the way you think about money forever. Let's start with something important. Quiet wealth is not flashy. It doesn't look like luxury cars, designer bags, or Instagram vacations every month. Quiet wealth looks like no financial panic at the end of the month, savings that grow quietly in the background, investments compounding while you sleep, freedom to say no to things that drain you. Quiet wealth is stability, and stability is incredibly powerful for mothers. Because when you have children, money isn't just about you anymore, it's about security. And the beautiful thing about quiet wealth is that it doesn't require you to become a financial genius or work 80 hours a week. It requires systems. Step 1. Build financial systems, not motivation. Motivation disappears when you're tired, and mothers are tired a lot, so instead of relying on motivation, focus on systems that run automatically. The first system every working mom should build is the automatic wealth flow. Here's how it works. Every time money enters your account, salary, business income, freelance work, it automatically gets divided. For example, 60% living expenses, 20% investments, 10% emergency savings, 10% personal freedom or fun. The exact numbers don't matter. What matters is that the system decides before you do, because if you wait to see what's left at the end of the month, there will almost never be anything left. Automation removes the decision fatigue. And when you're raising kids, reducing decisions is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Step 2. Stop trying to do everything alone. One of the biggest traps for working mothers is the belief that we need to carry everything ourselves: career, children, household, finances. But wealth rarely grows in isolation. Even small support systems can change everything. This could mean using simple financial apps to track spending, automating investments monthly, outsourcing small tasks when possible. Even something as small as automatically investing a fixed amount every month removes a massive mental burden, because you no longer need to ask yourself, should I invest now? Is the market too high? Should I wait? Instead, you follow a simple rule. Invest regularly, no matter what. Over time, this habit becomes incredibly powerful. Step 3. Protect your energy, like it's capital. Most people think money is the main resource needed to build wealth. But for working mothers, the most limited resource is actually energy, and energy must be protected, because when you're exhausted, you make worse financial decisions. You impulse buy. You delay planning. You avoid thinking about money altogether. So protecting energy is not selfish. It's strategic. Some ways to do this include simplifying financial routines, having one money day per month, using automation wherever possible. Quiet wealth grows best in environments where life feels manageable. Step 4. Focus on long-term compounding. even if you can only invest small amounts. Let's say you invest $200 per month. That might not feel like much, but over 20 years, with compounding, it can grow into something surprisingly powerful. The problem is that social media constantly shows overnight success stories, crypto millionaires, startup founders, day traders, but quiet wealth is built in a completely different way. It grows slowly and invisibly, and that's actually a huge advantage for moms because it means you don't need to constantly chase new opportunities. You just need to stay consistent. Step 5. Build income that doesn't depend on constant work. Whether it's your main business or a side project, it must be scalable. If it requires your physical presence to make every dollar, it's a job, not an asset. Automation is your best friend. From grocery deliveries to automated billing in your business. If a machine can do it for $15 an hour and your time is worth $100, let the machine do it. The goal isn't to replace your entire income overnight. The goal is to create financial breathing room. And breathing room changes everything. When money starts coming in without constant effort, you gain something incredibly valuable. Options. Options to reduce work hours. Options to take breaks when your children need you. Options to make decisions based on your values, not panic. Step 6. Redefine what wealth actually means. Many people chase wealth because they imagine it will buy them luxury, but for many mothers, wealth means something completely different. It means not worrying about unexpected expenses, being present with your children, having flexibility in your schedule, and building a stable future for your family. Quiet wealth supports exactly that kind of life. It doesn't require constant visibility. It doesn't require proving anything to anyone. It simply grows quietly in the background while you focus on what matters most. If you remember only one thing from this video, let it be this. Wealth doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. You don't need to impress strangers online. You don't need to chase every new opportunity. You don't need to work yourself into exhaustion. Quiet wealth grows through simple systems, consistent investing, energy protection, long-term thinking. Small actions repeated over years become extraordinary results. One day, your children will grow up, and they will see not only what you told them about money, but what you modeled. Patience, consistency, stability, and maybe the greatest lesson of all, that wealth isn't about showing off. It's about building a life that feels safe, calm, and free. And if you're a working mom trying to build a better financial future for your family, you're already doing something incredibly powerful.